Because I find when I see things, so on my LinkedIn, for example, because I have the podcasting, that kind of creative stuff, I see posts from people who are like, right, well, this is it. Videography is dead. Look at this that somebody has created. And it's an AI generated person walking through a door doing a little sort of, here's my outfit or whatever. But I'm looking at that video thinking there's something wrong with that video. It doesn't look right. And it's not because, we've all seen the stupid ones where there's 6 fingers on your hand or whatever. It's all correct. Everything's how it should be. But there's just something that doesn't connect with it. And I feel like the same with AI sort of images. When I talk to my kids, they can see them coming a mile away. They're literally, all right, well, that's AI. In a way that I think our generation, we're like, oh, wow, he's surfing on the back of a great white shark. Obviously you would question that. But I just sort of feel like it isn't quite the same. Yeah. There is the worry around deepfakes, absolutely, and things like the examples that you gave. Yeah. But when it comes to the more sort of creative side, and they're saying, well, videography is dead, photography is dead, and I just think I don't think we are all going to want to look at randomly generated AI photography. No, I just don't feel that's where it's going.
Hasn't the film industry built a massive following off the back of CGI? And if you think what CGI looked like 15 years ago to what it is today, it's so realistic. And we're looking at things today that have only been created in the last 6 to 12 months that are already looking so realistic. The world is going to be bombarded with fake news, fake, because it'll be so easy to generate imagery and videos that will look so good. And you think, if we let this go on for another 12 months, what are those videos going to look like?
It's funny, I watched I didn't watch it. I was flicking through the movie channels, and one of the original Superman movies was on with Christopher Reeve.
See the wires hanging down,
sort of flying like this, and it just looks so fake. And like you said, it's come on so far.
Yeah, 100%.
And I just I'm quite concerned for my kids actually. Knowing about where AI could go, or what it could evolve into. Getting phone calls from friends. My dad's had WhatsApp messages that looks like it's from me saying, hi Dad, I'm in a bit of trouble, can you transfer me some money, and this sort of stuff. But that will turn into voice soon, or it already has. It does concern me.
Yeah, and I agree, and I think it is all around. I think it is concerning. I'm definitely not dismissing that, but I think there's also a way in which we've always found ways to get around things like, so for example, when you're saying with your kids and that kind of deep fake voice or whatever it is, like even from when my kids were little, we used to have a thing where we had a code word. So if somebody turns up and is like, oh, your parents sent me to pick you up, my kids would say, if somebody had done that to them, they would be like, oh, so what is the book, whatever our equivalent of what is the book that you recommended me last week, we would use that. And the kids would be like, well, it's not you, so thanks, but no thanks. Yeah. Because I think the other thing to consider with younger people as well is that they are using all of these things that we use them much more openly than they do. Yeah. So recently, I don't know if this is something you guys have come across, but there's been the resurgence of the ice bucket challenge. Have you come across that?
Yeah, come back around again.
Yeah, so my eldest was doing it, but the really interesting thing was, they were just doing it as a thing that he went out into the garden, he recorded himself doing it, and he nominated all the things that we did the first time round when it was on social media. But that was for him and his friends on Snapchat, and it didn't go anywhere else. They have no interest in that, sharing things as widely. And actually, I think that is the first kind of inkling that they're, things around where you share your information. I think they are kind of naturally already doing that as a way to navigate all of this social media stuff that we just laid out for them and then let them get on with it. Yeah. So there are concerns, definitely, but I think there will be other ways in which they'll use it differently.
Yeah.